Picture a country with tropical beaches, coral reefs, and formations, cave formations, and exotic wildlife. In the jungles are ancient ruins, and along its coast lies the second largest barrier reef, Great Barrier Reef, in the world. Think it sounds too good to be true? It's not. It's Belize. Everybody dreams of a once-in-a-lifetime vacation, and I'm going to give you a place to think about. During the next few minutes, you'll be introduced to 3 must-see items that you can do in Belize. There are many more than that, but these are the 3 that I've chosen. One is especially appealing to me. It is the Great Blue Hole. Being a scuba diver, when I first started diving, Belize took me about 10 minutes of diving and knew that this is where I want to go someday. The Great Blue Hole is simply that. It is part of the Lighthouse Reef System. It is a giant sinkhole formation. It's 60 miles off the coast. It is over 300 feet in diameter, and it is over 480 feet deep. It is one of the best scuba diving locations in the world. From the aerial views of this thing, the water is really turquoise in there. It's pretty shallow, and then this big blue hole, everybody says it looks like a big blue pupil if you see it from the sky. The temperature in this blue hole from top to bottom stays about 76 degrees. So with it being 480 feet deep, it's virtually a bottomless pit. We can only dive to about 130 feet. Caracol is the second place I want to talk about. It is the Mayan ruins. It is pretty much the typical Mayan ruins we see on TV, but this is the largest formation of these pyramids. It was discovered in the 1930s. It wasn't started to be excavated until about 1950, and most of the excavation has been done since 1985. It covers over 30 square miles. It has over 35,000 buildings on it and pyramids on it. It's in heavily deep canopy jungle. It's the largest Maya excavation site in Belize and one of the largest excavation sites in the world. The third place I want to talk about is the Coxcomb Basin Wildlife Preserve. One thing that was really important to the Maya was the jaguar. Okay, it is the third largest of the big cat genus behind the lion and tiger. It is the only large cat that is found in the Americas. It is on the CITES red list for endangered species, and this wildlife basin was created, it's over 188,000 acres, to protect this species of cat. The jaguar to the Mayan people was very, very sacred. It was believed that their kings came back reincarnated as these cats, and if you were caught harming a cat, you would be sentenced to death. This is one of the most highly protected areas for these large cats. There's believed there is over 80 of them that reside in this area. There are trails that you can take hikes through in this wildlife preserve. Some of them they're based on length. They could be 1 hour, 2 hours. There are some that you have to get a permit and you have to hire a guide from a local community. It can only be done during the dry season. It is on these trails that they say late at night or early in the morning that is the best time that you can see one of these jaguars. So what did I tell you? Belize is once in a lifetime. It's USA names Belize for scuba divers. It's not if you want to go to Belize, it's where are you going to go in Belize. It is always in dive magazines one of the most highly rated dive sites in the world. Given time, I would have introduced you to more to do in Belize, but it's hoped that you now understand that Belize has something for everybody. Me being a diver, it was on my list. My wife, the Mayan ruins are important to her, and there's just everything to do in Belize. I hope now that you'll look into visiting it, and I know I'm going to as well.